All right. Hello. Hi. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing? Let's get into it. Let me do that. Okay, and... All right, I'm unmuted.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, give me one second. Hold on. It might be Uber Eats. Give me a second.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. Do it.
Do it.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Surprise, but a welcome one.
Something,
Surprise, to be sure.
something dark side. something. What was the line again?
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Have you ever heard?
Okay, I'm back.
We're just
Oh,
completely
man.
Okay.
destroying your stream.
The fucking the Uber Eats person, they realized. So like I got my food too.
Nice.
All right, let me put this somewhere. Yeah. It was crazy. It was literally like 3-4 boxes of shit. And I was like, I just ordered a burger. I didn't think it was gonna be this much. And then it was like fucking... Okay. Let me put this here, Sneak a fry maybe. Okay.
Cheeky little fryer too.
Cheeky little fry. Okay. So, glad to be back. I know that we were in the middle of a fight when we last left off,
Mm-hmm.
so I can put us right back into it. We're on round 3.
Top of the round.
Tuile has inspiration, has bardic inspiration in case it's been a week. Like,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they used it
Did they use it?
to save
Yeah, she did.
themselves.
Okay, it's gone then. So we're on top of round 3 then. And
All right.
let me grab you.
Yeah, I think I blew both Bardic Inspiration and Bless on
Yeah, I think so
the
too.
same roll, and I'm not actually entirely sure that I even passed the roll.
I'm pretty sure you did. Wait. I'm looking at the rolls.
What does energizing greens do again? Forgot.
Okay, I'm going to go grab my character sheet for that. One day I'll remember all of this, but yeah, for now. So Encore, Energizing greens. This earthy bowl of wild greens allow anyone who consumes it to take the dash action as a bonus action on their turn, on their next turn, I should say.
Okay.
So that's kind of good, actually.
See, if I remember right, I'm floating 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
Okay.
If I were to face step, would they be able to get an attack of opportunity off?
I don't think so. I think Phase Step specifically says that it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. Does it? I don't remember. Let me look.
I've got it right here.
I mean, I would if it doesn't say, I would probably rule that you don't anyway. So
Yeah,
It's
I
a
don't
bonus
see
action,
any
so I
attack
don't think it
opportunity.
does.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, then you're good. Yeah, but it is Carmen's turn.
And I'm going to, as my bonus action, to do that first. Face step 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet over here.
Okay.
And then pull my moonbeam down to hit these two.
Yeah.
Right
That
in the
is
center.
con saves?
Yes.
Yes, sir. All right. First one. Second one. All right, so I'm assuming the second one fails.
Let me check. I forgot.
Good to see that the wolves are still fucking sick in their safes.
Even
been a
after
week.
week.
It should change, right? Oh no, I didn't see the rolls.
Hold on, let me find the button for it.
I mean, what's your spell save DC on your sheet?
Great question.
It's at the top of like spells and stuff.
12.
Okay, so that's a fail for the second one and a success for the first one. Let me get some
2d10.
damage. Yep.
Nice.
Oh my
Good.
god.
High roll. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's that and then half. So this one. There you go.
And then, so I did action, bonus action, movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. But that's it. End turn.
I just remembered that like Moonbeam's supposed to happen on their turn, but it doesn't matter because like they would start their turn anyway in it. So
Okay,
That's
so we
fine.
want to play it.
Yeah, it'll be when their turn starts.
yeah, that they would take that damage and stuff, but it's fine. I'll keep it. Tuile.
Okay. Let me do a bit of measuring. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna move the oh, that is still the ruler. I'm gonna move 20 feet down here and just stab at this one with a trident attack.
13.
13 hits.
Okay, cool. And then damage. Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. There we go.
And I think that's it. Yeah.
Zahavi.
Zahavi will take a little walk and right up to the guy that Tuile has attacked. He shall strike with his blade, with a booming blade. Short sword.
All right, that's a hit. Nice.
Then booming blade. If they move, he shall take damage.
Nice. Give me some short sword damage.
Correct.
7 as well. Okay.
As a bonus action, I shall eat my... What was it called? Bolstering roast.
Yeah, man.
What was it again? Attack
I have that
advantage
ready
on next attack, correct?
up.
I
Yep.
believe so. Yeah. Nice. Anything else?
That's it.
Clerk.
Okay. Decisions. I think. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly 5 feet this way. And cast Bane on the both of them.
Okay, that's charisma saves.
Wow.
Wolf 1 and 2. Both fail, so they're both baned.
And
Losers.
as a bonus action, I will channel divinity and use portent. I'm gonna roll 2 d20s and just have them ready for whenever. One, nice. 2. So I have a 19 and 17 to use on either. What was it? Right here. Replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you can see. So I
That's
can
gonna
give
be
it to
good.
other people too.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Yotimo.
Yep. Yotimo is going to. I think I want to try to silent image them again. And this time they shall work.
They're
Right?
baned. Let's see. I think the bane affects them, right? For this? Yeah, it
Yes,
does.
Bane is what does it say?
Oh,
Fails saving throw. All right.
I don't think it does because it's not a saving throw. But
Subtract attack roll and saving throws.
yeah, they're not smart, so I mean, there's no way. All right,
Huh?
fail. Oh, fuck.
Pass.
All right. Well, the first wolf. What do you conjure with silent image? First of all.
Oh no.
Snowball. Just conjure fake snow walls around them, so almost like an igloo. So they remain inside.
Got it. Okay. You can see that the first wolf, kind of circles around. You can see that it fully believes that it's been trapped, although the second wolf, isn't so easily fooled. It looks like you have the first wolf, convinced.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I will.
What's that? You're kind of breaking up all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry.
Might need to unplug and plug in your headset or something.
Or distant reconnect.
Yeah. Maybe.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. One check.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a little better.
Okay, a little quiet. Turn you up.
Okay. Yeah. I just said that I was going to move.
Okay. Got it. Right. Alright, well, the first wolf is going to take the dodge action because it thinks that it's trapped. The second one... let me see. How far in the air is Clerk again? I think you're out of its reach.
20 feet.
20 feet. Got it. 20 feet. The second one will try to kick up some snow at Zahavi. Make me a dexterity save, Zahavi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unfortunately, a 12 just isn't enough as the wolf kicks up snow into your eyes and you try to avoid it, but some of it gets in there and you're blinded for 1 round due to snow spray.
Not again.
So that would give you disadvantage, but then you have advantage, so I guess it would just be normal. All right, round 4. Carmen.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Pog.
So 13. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I have a short bow? I do have a short bow, don't I? Yes, I do. No, I used my action already, right?
Yep.
Yeah, for cure wounds.
Bonus action look pretty.
Very cool.
Admirable.
Always an
Okay.
option. Tuile.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna give it another poke with
Give it a poke.
the aforementioned trident.
It's a hard poke. For 8 damage.
Nothing if not consistent.
Very nice.
Yeah. And aside from that, I think that's it for this turn.
All right. So Javi, you are blinded, but you still have that bolstering roast.
Indeed, I have. And I shall try my luck. Or I won't. I will I will try to locate it, and with my vicious words, you stupid mutts, you can't blind me forever. I shall use Mind Sliver on the first one.
Okay. Unfortunately, Mind Sliver says you have to see them, which is a little bit difficult because you're blinded.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll use a short sword.
Hey, there you go. For 4 damage.
And Booming Blade.
Nice. All right, if they move away, they'll take 1.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Got it. Clark.
I'm gonna toll the dead. This one.
Okay. Wisdom save. All right, that's a fail.
All right.
1d12. Damn, what the fuck? All right, it's fine. Any damage is better than no damage.
And I'm chilling.
Being chilling. Okay, Yotimo.
Alright.
I think it's about time that I attack them with my hands.
Decepticons roll out.
Yeah, you went robot mode, but I can understand you.
Oh my god, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Damn, Daft Punk's.
Is it
Yeah, Punk
still
back from the dead.
It's still pretty robot-y, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, there. Now
Alright,
it's done.
I'll fix it after my turn. Okay.
Now it's normal.
If not, I'll just disconnect. Okay. So I will go down right there and attack them with my cane knife, which is basically a short sword. So I'm just looking for that thing.
I don't even know if I have that. Um, it was
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, you gotta disconnect and reconnect. It's messing up.
Okay, alright.
Oh, now it's normal. Wait, why does it get better?
You should do it. You should.
Oh my
disconnect.
Yeah,
god.
just do it anyway.
That's a Discord
yeah.
moment.
Alright.
It's like, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. Then all of a sudden
Maybe
it's
we
like
should
fucking...
disconnect. All right, I'll try disconnecting.
Noise suppression might be the issue. I'm not sure if he's got that on
No,
or off.
that sounds more like a interference. Say like a cell phone or something.
Check, check.
Very sorry for that.
It's alright.
Better?
It's a little better.
Alright. I really don't know what's happening. So I just wanted to attack with my short sword. Is there any way I can do that?
Yeah. Do you not have one on your sheet?
I don't think I have, actually.
Okay, let me drag it. Must have missed it.
Okay. Well, I think I have a... Yeah, I think I have a short sword, but it's... Okay, there it is. Alright. And... Oh my god.
Damn. Okay. We take those.
Good.
Give me some damage.
And rolling damage is what now?
Just click on it in the chat. Click on
Oh
short
yeah,
sword.
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
For 6 damage, that's surprisingly low, but that's enough to kill it. How do you want to kill it?
I want simply to slide my short sword on its flank, so the job of cutting the ribs will be easier later.
Spoken like a cook.
The wolf is filleted and dies.
Very well then. And that'll be my turn.
Right.
I
This
shall
wolf
make
has
good
to
use
make
of
a
its
con-
levers.
This wolf has to make a con save. And it'll make it, so movement doesn't affect it. Alright, let's do an intelligence check. Let's see if it understands what the fuck's going on. Nope, it does not.
Absolutely not.
It's gonna continue taking the dodge action.
It takes 1d10 instead of 2d10.
Oh, okay. Then roll me.
Yeah, just Nope, that's
Oh,
it. That's the
Oh
wrong one.
shit. Oh my
That
god.
would've been sweet.
So it takes 7.
Yes, 7. What am I doing? There we go. All right, Carmen. Round 5.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I realized that it should have been baned too on that con save, but it wouldn't have saved it anyway.
Hmm.
Because yeah, it's too high.
Yeah.
If
It's hard.
15 is high enough.
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to it. 10, 15, 20. I might not walk up to it because I don't want to get in my own moonbeam. 25,
Throw something at it.
30. Got 1. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I hit it from here with the spear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to make an attack roll. My spear.
Okay.
Is that disadvantage?
Actually, even though it's taking the dodge action, it won't have disadvantage because it can't see you. It still thinks that there's walls around it.
Let's go.
Okay, 17 hits.
So it's 1d8 plus 2.
You can just click on it and it should do it. In the chat. Like the little spear too. Yep. Oh my god.
No.
That's right, you give it a little poke.
Okay, that was my movement and action. Yeah, but I my turn.
Tuile.
You know it, you love it. I'm good to move around here, right?
Yeah, you can just go
so
through
I'm not
Zavi.
like chucking myself through the moonbeam.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
15 hits.
oof.
For 5.
25 this time. And yeah, that's my turn.
It's a hobby.
I shall dance around Tuile and attack with my booming blade again. And
Damn.
I suck.
Wait. I make
No
that a
attack of
17.
opportunity.
Nope.
Oh,
I make that a 17.
yes, sir. Important. All right, that'll hit a 17. Will.
Ich liebe es.
For 4. An 8 if it tries to move away. All good.
And that's it.
Clerk.
We need a Tolan this guy. For some coins.
All right, wisdom save. Oh my god. Okay.
Bane. Bane.
What's with
Bane him?
these saves, man?
Let's see. Let's see.
If he gets 3 or 4. Nope.
Oh, okay. Unfortunate.
I miss. Okay. We're gonna just float around to here. And that's it.
Yotimo.
There aren't many spaces for me to just hit that guy.
You can like walk,
Um,
walk all the way around to like here. Or
yeah,
here.
I think that's the
here.
plan.
I'm flying in the sky,
I
so you
will-
can literally be under me too.
Oh, right. And I'm going to hit you, Wolf.
Oh.
With my newly acquired short sword.
Nice.
And a 22 will hit for 3.
All right.
Moonbeam.
See that moonbeam.
Bane.
Up.
I
12.
What's the DC of the moonbeam?
12.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Does he make
Half.
it?
It's yeah, he does because his meter
Okay.
beats, so he takes
Oh,
half.
he still takes half.
So we take 3.
Dang. This wolf is like shedding off everything.
Still does not know what the fuck's going on. All right,
Let's fucking
Carmen.
get it poked and prodded.
All right. I'm going to stab it.
Damn.
I'm not going to stab it.
We got it this time, unless we
I
all
am
miss.
indeed not.
I think that's it. I don't really have any other bonus actions.
Really?
Trident time as usual.
Been
23
very
hits.
consistent.
Super consistent.
Uh,
Four.
but not damage consistent. And that's my turn.
At least you're hitting.
That's true.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's a hobby. It's a slow
It's,
burn.
it's consistently continue.
All right,
Sorry,
19 hits.
ignore the second one.
Yeah, all good.
Slashing damage and a booming blade if it moves.
Oh, it's so close. All right,
Yes,
Carter.
then you
One more
fucking
try.
rat.
One more try.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay.
So that's a D12.
Yes. Oh my god.
Does
It's
that do
on
it?
1 hit point, dude. It's
Why?
on 1. You can't even see the bar anymore.
Yotimo, I got this. I got this.
Shit.
Literally, the Yotimo can just like dance and let it get moonbeamed.
Backhanded.
Whether or not, whether it makes it or not. Do an
Exactly.
unarmed strike. Punch in the face.
I'm
I
going
use
to keep
pimp
my
slap.
action and let entropy decide.
Oh god.
And that's my turn.
All right, I'm going to JoJo pose at it.
And of course it's still gonna make the con save.
Oh no!
It's
All
fine.
right.
It dies.
As it's
Thanks
running
for-
around inside the illusion walls and the moonbeam radiating around it, it finally just incinerates the wolf. And that's that.
I turn off Moonbeam.
Alright.
Oh, mud.
Honestly, let's go. Nobody died.
Yeah, for real.
Whew. Yeah, I mean, diametrically different than last week, I feel. Like, from hopeless to definitely overkill.
The RNG was strong.
Alright, we're gonna. Clark's
RNG
gonna
is
float
strong
back
enough.
down. I forget what the yellow dot meant.
Oh, that was that you had. Oh, the focusing brew. But that's
Oh,
Yeah,
what did it do again?
it gave you advantage on your intelligence check, I think.
Oh,
Exactly.
It's
okay.
probably been used up by now. I mean, I don't know.
Can I
Shoot, I don't remember.
can I skin the wolves?
Yeah, I think that'd be the case though.
where's
Um,
the-
Maybe not
where's
actually,
that Google
because it's
Doc?
10 minutes.
it hasn't been 10
Yeah,
minutes yet.
it'll wear off
Yeah,
after
yeah.
after we start moving around.
It's been. Wait, 6. Oh my god, I'm like so slow today. It's been like 6 times 5. It's been like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's
Oh wow.
that's
Okay.
that's
Wait.
fine, but
Yeah, it's been 30 seconds. Yeah.
once time resumes like normal, 10 minutes will pass
Orbital
by like
strike.
nothing.
Is that really right? Am I right? A round is 6 seconds. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
In 6 rounds.
So quick.
Put you over here.
I really thought it was taking longer.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe it's like 10. I don't know. Who knows?
It is 6 seconds.
What was I gonna say? One wolf is lying dead on the ground. The other one is lying on the ground, all burnt up. But you could attempt to skin both of them if you'd like to. Carmen, you can make me a survival check.
Can I give him
I would.
advantage?
I would
Can I help
indeed.
him?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I would do the same.
Let's go.
Nowhere.
Okay. So with a 20 and a 15, well, I'll take the 20. The wolves will provide you 2 wolf hides, enough meat for 4 days of rations, and oh man, I have to see what. Let's see what they drop.
1,000 gold. It would be kind of useless, but it'd be funny.
They drop a talent level up material. Okay, wait. I'm actually looking. Oh wow. Okay. I guess that's all they drop. Yeah. Yeah. These are just wolves. Okay. Yeah. The wolves are defeated. What's next? Actually, Clerk, make me a perception check because you're the one in the air. Clerk.
Clerk.
Might be gone. Might have BRB.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. Someone else be a
Would
read.
he BRB? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Clerk, make me a perception check. Oh. Ooh.
I don't think he.
I mean, that might have
Okay.
BRB.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe BRB.
Yeah, if you're talking, we can't hear you. But you might have BRB'd. I think they said or something, maybe.
Perhaps.
Well, what's the rest of everyone doing?
I would like to head north to look for the tracks where they were going.
Yes,
The wo-
There's a part of me that wants to go there too. I have a feeling it's our mission as well.
Mhm.
Um,
They said they had taken food from the camp before things got frisky.
As you come
Then
up to
the
about
only
here,
option is to go north.
you can see a little depression in the snow where the wolves were digging.
Is there anything in it, or
As you look down into it, you can see that there is a sort of small layer of ice that is over some sort of object, like in this little hole in the snow. It looks like there's like claw marks and scratch marks on it. It looks like the wolves were trying to get through the ice.
I would
So
like to?
It's icy. It's like an icy surface.
Yeah. Oh, clerk, make me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay, 14. With 14, you can see the faint outline of like a single object underneath the ice, but you're not sure what it is.
Hey, there's something definitely under there. I can see an outline, but I can't exactly tell what it is.
I'm gonna produce flame and then just hold a little fireball up to it to see if it'll start melting a little bit so we can get more clarity.
The ice starts to melt and drip down, and eventually you're able to pretty easily burn a hole through the ice. It was pretty hard, so it makes sense that the wolves had difficulty breaking through it. But when confronted with flame, it melts away pretty easily. Inside the hole, you do not actually find any food. Instead, you see something a little bit unusual. There is a single flower lying at the bottom of this little pit in the snow. It is a little sort of bluish flower with silver tinged edges on its petals, and it doesn't look to be dead or anything. It looks pristine almost, which is very strange.
This flower seems to survive in the harsh climate very well.
Perhaps it is best leaving it there.
Let me see if I can find out what it is real quick. She'll like squat down, try and get a better look at it.
Make me a nature check.
Okay. I'm a druid, so this should be okay.
Guidance.
Sheesh. 18.
Plus
Yeah.
1d4.
19.
Mhm.
Well, the first thing is, as you look around the pit, you can see on the edges, underneath the snow, there's little bits of scraps of meat, and it becomes clear to you that perhaps maybe the wolves were eating all the food, and have eaten most of the food, like in this pit or wherever where they kept it. But then, as you pick up the flower to examine it, you do not recognize this flower from anywhere else in Etunn. With that high of a nature check, it's reasonable to suppose that this is a flower that is native to the Scarce. Maybe. Something that has not been discovered yet.
Okay,
Okay.
so no native of the Scarce would be able to identify that as well.
Well, that's Carmen's check.
No, but I mean, if, for example, my character was from there, he wouldn't know much
He
of
might.
what that flower. Okay.
Where am I from? Forgot.
Son, you're so sweet.
I can't seem to remember.
No, who am I? Who am I?
Where am I? What
Memento
am I?
moment.
Oh, I have the you're from the Scarce.
Oh. Well.
I thought you weren't. Okay.
Have I seen this before?
In that
You know,
case,
I am too.
You've seen these flowers grow on mountains in the Scarce.
Okay.
You've
Oh,
never
nice.
heard of a specific name for them, but you have seen them growing on the sides of mountains in the Scarce. They obviously don't grow all the way down here, like in the flatlands or near forest or anything. So it has to have had been removed.
Okay, transplanted. Is there like
Or we might be on a mountain. Who knows?
true? Do I know if they've been used for anything or are they just flowers?
You do not know that if that there is any use for them. They're not used in potions or anything like that.
How deep is it? The hole that was dug.
Oh, it's only about maybe like a foot. It's a pretty shallow hole.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll just relay that information. I guess we'll pick it up.
Should we pick it up? Yeah.
I believe we should.
I
As you
will.
pick
For
up the
examination.
as you pick up the flower from the pit, it seems to be like as you feel it, you realize that it seems to be encased in like what seems to be like a thin layer of ice, which may be the reason why it looks so perfectly preserved.
I will turn off my produce flames and just. I guess. I will put it down in the snow for a second, try and figure out how to store it. How should we store this?
Seeing as it survives in the harsh climate, I don't believe it really I guess we will want to keep it cold.
All right.
Then we'd need to keep our hands off of it. Then we should carry it in something that is in direct contact to cold.
You can give it to me. With my magic, I will be able to cool it while carrying it. I could use prestidigitation off the above the table.
Hmm.
It should suffice for the.
You take the flower, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it is a good idea.
Then Sehavi continuously uses prestidigitation to keep the flower cold.
Okay.
And if forever, in any reason whatsoever, you need to stop using prestidigitate this word.
Yes.
I could I could carry it with mage hand.
True. I mean, if we really need to put it down, we could just stick it back in the snow for a second.
Obviously.
Indeed.
Just draw a little circle around it.
Then we are settled then. We shall advance north.
Indeed.
That seems to be wise.
Okay. So, as you're walking, here I'll bring you actually down here. Zahavi, make me a perception check as your guys are walking.
1 second, please.
All right, with a 9,
Indeed.
although you are casting prestidigitation on the ice surrounding the flower constantly, you begin to realize that it may not even need this at all. As you're walking, you can see that the ice remains unchanging. It is not dripping in the sunlight. It seems to not be melting at all, but you're not quite sure why. All right, and eventually, traveling farther north, since you are pretty close now, will get you to the northern edge of the island. I will show you something because there is a little regional map of the sort of surrounding area for this campaign. Okay. So, here's camp. And right now, you're in like this forested area and coming up on the edge here. So wherever you want to go, you can go. You can see that there's the main island, and then there's like 4 auxiliary islands that are all sort of within some distance of the main island. At this point, you'd pretty much be on the edge of the main island. So it's up to you.
Where are we again exactly?
Right about here is where I would say.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Well, since we found out the food was eaten, and we've gotten some replacement of it, we can either go hunting more, or we can just explore.
Considering that the flower was from the mountains, maybe heading towards the mountains would be a sound idea.
Sure, we got time to kill.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, we were not asked specifically to identify the flowers, but
Who knows? It could be useful.
yeah.
All right. I'll let you know that by the time you reach the mountains, it'll be about nightfall.
Okay.
Well,
How much time has passed since we left camp?
I would say a few hours. So it's
Okay, so
probably
it's
about like
fairly-
afternoon, maybe late afternoon, and it'll take a few more hours to reach the mountains on this island.
All right.
Maybe we could not get too far from camp. Not only could it be at risk of another attack, but if we are not to report back and give information about our findings, it might not be wise to further explore the regions.
Perhaps it is right.
We could always come back.
And there might be more wolves in these woods.
True.
Zahavi's right.
So back to camp it is, I guess.
Yep.
No way, we could try to find more tracks. Maybe some more information on potential packs of wolves and other beasts that hide in this forest.
Did we see any tracks leaving the area, or were they just leading to that hole? But well, not the hole, but the dugout places.
Make me a survival check. All right, with a 16, there were tracks leading from around the camp area to the hole, and those were the tracks that you followed initially. As you scout around the area, you can see that the wolf tracks do come from somewhere deeper within the forest. You also notice that there are very, very like faint tracks that seem to lead eastward as well.
Do those also look like wolf tracks, or do those look different?
Unclear.
Hmm.
So there are like three sets. There's a set that goes to camp that was definitely made by wolves, another set that was definitely made by wolves that goes into the forest, and then one that's unclear that heads further east.
How shall we decide this path that we must take?
Well, one of them leads to more wolves. The other one leads to something else.
Indeed.
So,
Are we ready for more rules? That is basically the question.
I mean, we seem fine.
I
Yeah,
am
we
still
can-
in tip-top condition. But I can't speak for all of us.
Do we want to kill them all
Sure.
now, or do we want to save them a little bit and then come back for them?
Let them grow stronger.
Then we can eat them.
With more vitality and eat them later.
We could survey the area, maybe scout ahead some, and try to track down those tracks, and and maybe find where they hide.
Seems like a good idea.
So perhaps a good way to determine where we should head out is, do we need to absolutely find the supplies today, or shall we let that for tomorrow and lead the group towards the mysterious tracks?
How
I don't
many?
believe that there is much left of the rations, if going by what who was it that talked to the wolves?
I did.
if what
So-
Carmen said, and then it is unlikely that there's anything left.
Probably that they were eaten.
Then mysterious path it is.
Okay.
Very
Right.
well.
So to follow those tracks, someone else make me a survival check.
I will do that. One second, I'm getting there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Use your 19. There you go. So if you want to use your 19 for the survival check, the tracks seem to be a little bit older than the wolf tracks, so they're a little bit harder to follow. But with that roll, you won't have too much difficulty. Eventually, the tracks lead out of the forest and through some more flatter terrain. And you find yourselves passing by a small frigid river that you can see on the map that runs into the forest from the mountains over in the east. As you're walking by that river, the sun is setting, and eventually you come to the mountains where the tracks dissolve into the foothills of the mountains, and it seems leads up into the mountains.
I'm sorry, did you specify at all what kind of tracks they were, or are they still mysterious tracks?
With a 19 survival, they don't look like wolf tracks. There might be either a larger creature or, yeah, probably a creature that's a little bit larger than a wolf.
We should be very careful with this.
Is it a quadruped or is it a biped?
Biped.
Okay.
Very careful.
Carefuler.
Careful is.
Hmm.
How long is-
Biped.
Let me check, see if I can.
Nice.
Oh,
Yo, funky. That's
That was kind of funky.
My bad.
all
You're good.
good.
So where are we going?
All right. I guess we're gonna follow these tracks, and as we're going along, I would like to get ready to cast Spouse Without Trace if we hear anything.
Okay.
Mm.
The tracks lead further and further up into the mountains, and by nightfall, you can see that they lead into a cave in the mountainside. About, I would say, a good 50 or 60 feet up from ground level.
Okay. This might be a little bit more dangerous than the wolves.
Yeah.
Do we want to go in, or do we
Yeah.
want to find a little hiding spot, take a little rest, and then go in?
There is a part of me that feels like curiosity shall lead us there, but is it a good idea to go there?
I don't believe it'd be in our best interest to go rest after the fight with those wolves,
Hmm.
so that I could at least support you from the back.
I agree with this.
Hmm. I agree with
So-
this too.
Is there
Does the
anywhere like,
party long rest? Oh yeah, sorry. Is there anywhere to make camp?
yeah, like nearby that's not directly next to the cave?
Yeah, sure. Sure, you can climb
we're
down a
about
little.
here. We're about like on the
Yeah,
edge
we're-
of the forest, edge of the mountain kind
Yeah,
of
right about
thing.
here.
Okay, there. Okay.
Yeah. You're not climbing a mountain, but like you're pretty close to.
Okay.
All right, in that case, shit, do I have the camp map? Damn, maybe I don't. All right, hold on, let me grab it. Oh, and I need the winter one. All right, let's see.
Winter
if I can find it.
King.
Winter camp.
This one, this one.
Let's go.
I've never used the winter camp one, that's why. There it is. That's why I don't have it.
So I'm just saying, we have a bottle of alcohol. We probably could get a rag.
A rack? What?
A rag.
Oh, a rag.
So, worst comes to worst.
And then do that. Oh, and let me grab you your tents.
Question. Could I,
Yes.
during the long rest, can I spend some time on the cunning artisan from the Maasai? Using some of the bones and stuff or whatever we harvested to make, I don't know, some javelins or some darts or something?
Make what would you like to make?
Or cunning artisan, also using some of the materials we harvested from the
Oh, I see.
wolves.
Yeah, you can do that.
Does anybody have some preference?
Oh my god, that's cool.
Can you make bone throwing knives?
That should be not a problem.
Bone knives. That's cool.
I believe
Those would
that
pretty much function as
probably-
darts.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to say that. So 1d4.
Alright, and... Oh, let me get you a little fire pit, too. And... Here we go. Ignore the wall. That wall shouldn't be there, but everything else could be there. And maybe not the road sign.
No such thing exists. I don't see them.
Alright, but you make camp in the foothills of the mountains. And, yeah. There you go.
Alright. Oh no. Who wants to take first watch?
You can leave first watch to me.
Cool.
It's settled then. Should I assume that whenever, we have rations, we can consider that as like, just they're prepared, there's no like prep time or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Who's second?
I'll take second. Clerk.
Alright. And then?
I'll take third watch.
Two more.
I'll go next.
Have I been muted this entire fucking time?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh,
I guess
must
I'll
feel
take
horrible.
fifth.
No, my bad.
No, you're good. I wasn't saying much, but I was just like, I guess maybe I'm not saying it loud enough.
No, no.
So, but like, I think I've
Uh,
been legitimately muted for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking.
It
I have
sucks
OBS
so
open.
much.
Really sorry.
Oh no, it's my headset mic, which
Oh.
is why I didn't notice it. Because I looked over to Discord and I was like, I'm not muted there.
Oh, shit. Okay. Got Fuwa here. So I'm eating a green tea pocky as well. I'm just eating. All right. So, well, before you go to bed, anything that anybody wants to do at camp?
Um,
I've got nothing.
What remains of the wolves? Like, we've scavenged most of what was on the wolves, right?
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing else pretty much useful that they can offer.
All right. I then no, nothing.
Okay.
I think I'd just like to put snow in the tents to make them look more camouflaged.
Nice. In that case, I will roll for first watch.
May I, as I do my watch, use identify on the flower we
Okay.
found?
Ooh, okay. What does identify tell you? Let's see.
1 minute. Just one. It is magic item. You learn its
Okay.
properties and all.
All right. So, later that night, as everyone is sleeping, and Zahavi, you're sitting on first watch. As you cast Identify on the ice flower, and you touch it, you realize that indeed this ice flower is magic. Or if the flower isn't, the ice covering around it is magically created. The flower does not seem to have any use that you can do, although you do notice that there is a continuous magical energy around the flower, just sort of ambient around the flower, but you're not really quite sure what its purpose is and how you can use the flower, if you can use it at all. The flower has no charges, there are no spells affecting it, and it was not actually created through a spell either.
Damn, that shit's organic.
Really?
It does attract wolves, though.
Right, and roll. Okay, first watch, nothing happens. Second watch. Nothing happens. Third watch. Uneventful. Fourth watch. Nothing happens. Fifth watch. Nothing happens either. The night passes by completely peacefully, and as you wake up in the morning, long rested, you're ready to begin again.
Command for long rest.
I think you just kind of have to fill everything in. Although I don't know. I don't think that there's a long rest button.
Oh, I could have sworn. Oh no, there isn't. I was thinking of D&D Beyond.
Yeah, D&D Beyond has that really nice long rest button.
What do I fill in after a long rest? Spell slots and
HP.
HP. All right. So just spell slots.
And anything that you have to use, like any feature that recharges after a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, all my armor stuff wore off. So.
Okay.
I know aid wears off and all, yo.
Yeah. I just realized I'm just an illusionist, basically. All right.
I'm already up and about, right? Because fifth watch is just until everyone else gets up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll just be sitting by the fire.
Carmen's gonna wake up. Right. Who's ready? She'll
Clark
stretch.
gets up and ruffles his feathers.
I pick up the various knives, cooking knives that I've got, just put them around on my belt, fill up my pouches and whatnot, and I'm ready.
Who was it again? Who wanted the throwing knife? I suggested it.
Then I'll give you the bone knife I finished.
Okay.
So cool.
Singular throwing knife. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Poke his
Many
eye
more
hole.
to come.
Hook is gonna go.
Alright.
Much better. Let's go ahead and explore that mountain now, or that cave.
No time like the present. Carbon will kick snow over the fire.
Eastward.
All right. As you strike up into the mountains and into the entrance of the cave,
Ooh.
Oh,
all right. Oh, I forgot. I can't do that here. I have to do it on the other one. There we go. All right. The cave is pretty big, and entering in, you can see that there's like a little sort of room here, and it leads in two different directions. One leads deeper underground. The other leads further that way.
Well, this looks pretty fucking grim.
You can also see that there are, indeed, well, first of all, the tracks stop at the entrance of the cave completely. Just dead. After you enter the cave, the tracks are no longer seen. You can also see that there are those blue flowers kind of lining the walls of the cave. They seem to have been growing out of like little cracks in between the rocks and everything.
I'm casting aid to Tuile, Carmen, and Zahavi. So give yourselves 5 extra health.
Oh,
Okay, thank you very much.
6,
um,
31. Alright.
are all these bones on the map actually there, or is that?
Oh yeah, make me a perception check.
Perception.
Ooh,
ooh.
All right, with an 18. Well, first of
Wait.
all, yeah, you can notice that there are bones
Guidance.
strewn all over the cavern. Oh yeah, give me some guidance.
Roll a d4. Tuile.
All right, with a
Make
20
it a
instead.
20.
There are bones strewn all over the floor of the cavern. The bones are old. They have been there for some time. There are also newer, newer than bones though, and a little bit alarming maybe. There are like little dried patches in the snow that you can tell were once patches of blood that have since dried up in the snow and ice. Also with a 20, some of the flowers on the walls you can see have been ripped off of their stems.
oh,
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace since just we go stealth.
Kobe, as a side note, I switched one of my spells to Find Familiar, and could I cast it? Or could I have casted it beforehand?
Yeah, sure. Also, I guess a 20 is probably also really enough to hear. Well, first of all, hear the sound of slight motion from this end of the cave, and then from this end, like a strange sort of sound that sounds like a distant howl of like some sort of animal.
which
How
end?
how are the flowers taken off the walls?
Just like ripped.
Ripped.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering if perhaps those things are not edible.
Maybe.
I think it's the flowers that are eating everything and tearing it apart.
Mm. If someone wants to rip them apart, take them with them. I mean, I should know.
Are they on the walls or on the ground?
They're lining the walls of the cavern.
Okay.
They kind of
so,
grow up the walls of the cavern.
Okay.
Hmm.
Which like part of the cave was the howl thing coming from?
North. And then from the east you can hear like the slight sounds of something like some motion down further down the cave. Like rocks moving and kicked around.
I would like to try and sneak. So that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tuile's gonna start moving slowly towards the north.
Okay.
Howler.
Right.
Both of you roll me stealth checks and you can add +10 to that. So
So that's a 21.
And an 18. All right.
Can I guidance both of them?
Yeah, sure.
Everyone has that, by the way.
I guess. Are we all traveling as a unit?
I suppose so.
I don't see why not. Yeah.
All right, then the other
You
three
have
can roll me
to
stealth as well.
roll. Yep.
All right, and I'll do guidance for everybody.
Wow. Stealth.
All right. Great rolls all around.
Nice.
1
Pretty
billion.
much no one's getting detected.
Actual 31 stealth check.
Sheesh.
That'd be 26 for me.
All right. Tuile doesn't have. Wait. Yeah, that was Tuile. Tuile doesn't have to roll. All four of you can make me perception checks as you pass this end of the cavern. $13 from Clark, 18 from Zahavi,
I'll make that a 17.
17 from Clerk, 18, 9, and 18. All right. Everyone except Carmen and Tuile. Well, actually, I'll do everyone except Carmen first, and then I'll do Tuile because Tuile had 20, which is the most. You can see further down into that cave. There, the light kind of reflects off of the ice a little bit, and you can see the figure like a little moving like motion of something hunched over. Might be an animal or something like that. Tuile, however, as you look at it, it appears to be something with some sort of animal or creature with like pale skin, and it seems to be turned away from all of you, rummaging around in this sort of like little deeper portion of the cavern. But since you're all stealth and it passed without traced, it does not notice you at all. It's quite far away too.
I believe we can deal with that creature after we deal with the one up north.
Yeah, I think that's just a certified little guy.
When he says that, can I see it? Or do I still not see it through the dark?
If they point it out to you, yeah, but it'll still be a little bit difficult to see what it exactly looks like.
Yeah, best not to aggro them all
Since
at once.
Carmen can't see. Carmen, it appears there's some movement going on over, and he points that way, in this cave. We could probably deal with it later.
Okay, well, it's good to know we have to watch our flank.
Hasn't noticed us yet, so
Well, when we're about to make a bunch of noise when we go in there, I guarantee it.
Would you wish for me to send
I-
something ahead
either way,
to
we're gonna
scout?
make noise.
You can scout ahead.
I have a little helper that should be very useful in this case.
By all means.
Then Kobu, I
Yeah.
would like to summon my rats.
Okay.
Using the art I sent you.
Let me go grab that. I forgot about this guy. He's cute. He's sick. Hold on, he's so sick.
He is indeed.
I'm grabbing him. Oh fuck! I have to fix. Oh, I have to fix this token. Hi. Alright, and unfortunately I can't make his token any tinier. I just have to turn on the grid here for a second. But he is tiny. That is his size. Oh fuck. You can't see it, but what I just did was I was like playing around with his token, and I fucking zoomed him up to like fill the entire map for a second. There's just like this giant rat face superimposed over everything.
Incredible.
There we go. Now I can see his hit points, or well, his hit point.
It's a rat. What do you suppose?
I don't know, man. I've some of these New York rats, man. They got more than health. They got at least 5, bro. All right.
New York rats, they run around with clubs and smash your teeth in.
At least they aren't the large size category like Chicago rats.
Oh my god, yeah.
Ugh.
There's a really gnarly story that I have where basically to make it really short, I was on the subway with a bunch of friends and we were walking through the station and we literally saw a cockroach that was so big that it was eating one of those Popeyes chicken sandwiches all by itself.
Ew.
Yeah, it was freaky. It was so
That's
scary.
the worst thing I've ever
Crazy.
heard. Holy shit.
It was really scary.
I think it's time we send the specialist down into New York. There's something living below that city.
I've seen a movie about that actually.
The funny thing was it was like a whole sandwich too. Like it was like it ordered the sandwich. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like I don't understand. Like
DoorDash expanding delivery to New York City subway cockroaches.
Very inclusive of them.
speaking of vermin, you will see scampering down Zahavi's arm, a little rat. There we go. Wait, I gotta show this. Look at him. He's punk.
Oh, nice.
Yo!
Let me.
Dripped out. Holy shit.
He's
Can you
so
move him around?
adorable.
I think you should be able to.
Nope, I can't.
All right, let me give you like express ownership. Then maybe it's not.
Oh, I can move other people's tokens around.
Yeah, we could. I can
Serious?
access everybody's sheets.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
haven't been doing anything about it.
I did
Oh,
not know
okay.
that.
That's back from session 0, and I can fix that later. Okay, now you should be able to move him, I think. Try reloading Roll20 if it doesn't work. There you go.
My name is Remy. I shall guide you, my friends, and master. Now leave, Remy, my red servant.
With a wire
Yeah,
with a wire with an eye.
So the plan was to scout north, correct?
Yeah. How do you spell Remy? I'm updating his name.
R-E-M-Y.
Got it. Okay, and I gotta update his token for you.
Or just go really fancy R-E-M-I with an apostrophe. Or what was it called?
Oh, the little French thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
right, yeah, right.
Remy.
There we go.
Remy.
I don't think I can do that in Roll20, unfortunately.
Cue
Fuck that.
accordion music.
Fuck that, that's more than enough. Remy shall die someday anyway. So it is more than enough. Now go. And Remy heads north while skulking about.
Okay.
And Zehavi goes limp and moves his consciousness into the rat.
Very cool. Okay. As you're scurrying around, you can see that the cave, this part of the cave does not go deeper down. It actually stays at the same level, and you can see that it's actually seems to be winding through the mountain and going actually even up a tiny bit before you come out to an opening, which leads you to a canyon that you can see seems to be between two mountains. So let me bring the rat so you can see where you are. There we go. Right over here. So you can see that this is this deep canyon in between two of the mountains on the island. The sounds that I told Tuile about as you crawl through the cavern, which is about maybe a couple minutes to get through the whole section and out into this other side. The sounds that Tuile could hear now you can hear, and they start to get louder and louder until you finally get to the cavern and you can see what's going on. So this is exciting. As you peer into the cavern, you can see not much dead vegetation, some rocks that have fallen from the sides of the mountains. However, there is one thing that takes up probably most of your attention in the canyon. It does not seem to notice you because, of course, you're only a rat, and you're also much higher than it. But down at the floor of the canyon is a large beast. And it seems to be stuck at the floor of the canyon. Okay, so here's a cool thing. Congratulations on discovering your first legendary beast. This is kind of early. This is pretty early. But what you can see down there is a large creature that seems to be made out of ice itself. It's sort of reptilian in frame, but you can see that it like ice crystals kind of line all of its body. And here, I'll show you a little bit. This is pretty much what it probably would look like. And it seems to be very agitated. You can see it running around the floor of the cavern, kind of, pacing around and like scrabbling at the rocks and everything. It doesn't seem to be able to get out of the canyon at this point. Perhaps it fell in there or somehow otherwise became trapped. So, legendary beasts are pretty interesting. As you know, that there are many of them dotted throughout Etunn, and it's kind of up to you what you do with them. You can leave them alone. You can fight them. You can, I don't know, try to talk to them. Do whatever. This legendary beast in particular is called Akaki, the Ice Worm. It's a recurring legendary beast that I have. And if you were wanting to fight it, although you definitely do not have to, you are at the minimum level that you need to be to fight it, if you so choose to do so. Killing a legendary beast will reward you with incredible loot and resources and some really unique stuff, some really unique items or resources or stuff like that. Although not all legendary beasts are hostile. Not all of them are out to kill you. So some of them are your friends, some of them aren't. Depends on how you approach it. But yeah, you can see this large beast at the floor of the cavern.
The art is so cool.
It's gnarly.
So fucking epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quadrupedal. It has like a big tail that's kind of whipping around.
Would you suggest that the tracks check with those we saw previously?
No, this beast is quadrupedal and also much larger. This is a huge creature. The tracks are most probably made by a medium creature that's a little bit bigger than a wolf.
How is it stuck? Or, I mean, yeah, I should know that.
It's just the canyon is too deep. It seems sometimes it will try to climb up the walls and everything, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll inform the group about my findings.
Okay.
Other than that, I'll try to, well, maybe scout the south of the cavern.
That's where you came from.
Oh, right, yeah.
The east, yeah.
So I'll move towards the east.
Okay.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck no, not yet.
Did it seem like agitated?
definitely. Either because it was stuck or because it's that kind of creature.
Yeah, because this entrance looks pretty small compared to the size of it, right?
It could probably squeeze through. Really, the only thing holding it back is the height
Okay.
of the canyon.
How high is the cavern ceiling?
That you're currently in?
Yes.
I would say about 40 to 50 feet high.
Okay,
It's a
cool.
pretty large, like sort of like opening chamber in the cavern. Once you get to those tunnels, though, the ceiling starts to get much lower. Like the one that the rat just went through.
And then the area where the ice worm was it still like 40, 50 feet?
That's where it opens out into the outside, actually, and there's like this big sort of like chasm in between two mountains.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, now knowing what awaits us north, should I send Remy towards the east, down that cavern?
Probably good to check, just in case there's any more of those things lying around.
Just a question, however. When Remy is sent away, you sleep. But when you are awake, does this Remy sleep, or how does it work?
If I return my consciousness back to me, Remy will take over his body again. His consciousness not fading at all. He just steps back until I return the lead.
Very good.
There is no way to worry, except if he maybe finds a bit of cheese. He does have a little problem of addiction.
Of what?
A problem with addiction.
Generalize addiction to what?
Okay.
Cheese, the smelly kind. Yeah. Anyway, Remy, leave. And he's down.
Okay. As you enter into that deeper part, make me a stealth check with the rat, and then make me a perception check also with the rat.
He doesn't actually have proficiency in stealth.
14. Okay.
And can I use a perception check using his smell because it has keen smell?
Oh yeah,
That will-
sure.
Then no, that wasn't it. How do I do that? No, fuck. I'll just click twice.
Yeah, I will just roll it twice and we'll see what.
Right,
Okay.
it works.
13, very good. I'm going to do 5 of these. As you... So... Oh no, only 4 of them. As you...
I used the wrong.
As the rat
Rat?
scampers into the cave, deeper into the cave, or at least you and the rat's form, you can see that the cave begins to get darker and darker. You can also see that the flowers on the walls begin to, more and more of them seem to be ripped off. And it is at this point that I'm going to roll for a couple different creatures that are in the cave with you. See if they notice the rat. So rolling against a 14 here. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright. So, I don't know why I can't just fucking roll below like a fucking 15. I guess they all
You're
see
basically just rolling 1d10 plus 10 at this point.
you. Right. Like, I don't... Fuck, man. Okay. Oh, shit.
So the
Okay.
rat shows up and everybody looking.
So, as you're scurrying around, you can see that there are actually 4 what look to be like humans in the cave. The humans are crouched over, like, this is much deeper through the cave, so this is at a point where you wouldn't be able to see most of the party. They're crouched down on the walls of the cave, picking off and ripping off all of the different flowers. But you can see that these humans look very, very different than normal humans. First of all, their skin is very, very pale. And their eyes do not have pupils. So, hold on, give me a second. But they're all just sort of crouched around in, like, various, like, fur... like, different fur clothing. Crouched around the cave. And you can see that these, like, small little blue crystals held in their hands illuminate the cave very faintly so that they can see. Here, I'll give you a little bit of look at them. That's basically what you'll kind of see around you as you walk into that cave.
Not spooky at all.
They are just wordlessly gathering all of the flowers until finally you will see that you and the rat's body step on a little stick on the floor of the cave and it cracks. And you can see that all the humans, with a quickness that is almost like a feral animal, will snap to turn and look at you. Okay, and then make me one last thing with the rat. Make me a dex save.
I don't think it actually has anything to save.
Damn.
I salute him. It was nice to know you, Remy.
Oh, I'm hearing an echo right now. Someone. All right, for the 4 dex. Give me 1 second. Okay. So what happens if the rat dies? It just dies, like, even if you're in it?
Yeah, it just does.
You die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Find
The
him,
humans snap their gaze towards you quickly, and as you turn to run away and scamper away, well, as you, the rat, turn to scamper away, a hand grabs you, and grabs you tightly, and then, Zahavi, you are cut off from your rat. You don't feel it anymore.
I taste really bad. Remy has done his service.
What happened?
And I report what I spotted.
Poor
I
Remy.
will begin stuffing a brag in the bottle of vodka I have. Are we taking the humans first, or are we gonna go?
Oh, definitely the humans first.
Yeah, we gotta avenge Remy.
Well, the question
Oh,
is, do we want
you don't need to worry about him. He is back by the next time I need him.
to? Okay, here's the question, guys. Violence.
Where's the
Maybe-
interrogation in that?
So he relayed all the information of like how many there were and all that.
I assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
think so.
Okay, well, shall we go at arms?
She'll grab her spear.
Could be ready for combat, but potentially they are reasonable. Maybe we can talk it out. Get more information about the lay of the lands.
We're gonna go ahead and before they go that far, we're gonna go ahead do portent again since we had a long rest. Roll 2d20s. 3 and a 4.
Right the other alley.
Well, I can apply it to any creature I see, so
Oh,
I just have to call it out before.
before they roll or after they roll?
Before.
Oh.
It's right there. You must choose to do so before the roll. And you can replace a roll in this way only once per turn.
Well, those are good for enemy saving rolls.
Hmm.
Yeah, enemy saves or attacks.
She'll peek in the cave.
With your stealth rolls, you can see that the humans are hunched over, still picking at the flowers, although you can see that it has something in their hand.
Carmen will signal over to Yotimo. Be like, kind of like, get closer. Are any of you guys gonna go in and like try and talk, or are we just gonna go in blasting?
Oh,
Well,
I'll
based-
show them again.
Based on the description, I don't know if they have intelligence.
It's going to be hard, but I could persuade them.
Well, I'm always the backup plan, so if you want to try something first.
More power to you.
What should we bargain for?
Safe
Oh.
passage.
The flowers.
The flower.
Maybe we could offer them some sunlight. They look kind of pale.
Given that we don't have really an objective, I suppose bargaining is kind of pointless.
Can they even talk?
That
There's
is
only one way
another
to find
question.
out.
I guess I should step up.
Should kind of like
Should
And
at
I'm
least
going
attempt.
to stroll down here as quietly as I can and stand in a manner that would not indicate any threat whatsoever. Good
Okay.
evening.
As you speak good evening, you can see that the humans turn around, again with that same quickness of motion with the rat, although this time they don't move to attack you. Instead, you can see them instinctively reach for what appear to be like short spears, except that the spears are made of tips that look to be made of ice. spears have tips made of ice, and
Mm.
but not taking them out just yet.
Mhm.
One of them you can see has a dead rat in their hand. They
In my head, I'll
don't.
say, for
Yeah,
Remy.
go ahead.
And what I would like to do is I'll first raise my hands and reach very slowly towards my cane knife and drop it on the ground.
One of them kind of walks over very carefully, kind of knees bent, still watching you, picks up the cane knife very quickly, passes it behind their back to one behind them, still staring at you.
I have a feeling that what I'm about to say will not be understood, but I hope that with the tone of my voice, you will at least know that we mean you no harm. We only want you to grant us free passage. We don't want to harm you in any way. We just want to pass.
These two will look at each other, and one will walk up to you. Instead of talking, it'll hiss like a.
And I am positive I have never heard that ever before, right?
Nope, doesn't seem to be any language that you know of.
Okay.
Oh wait, that none of that carried through Discord. Noise suppression.
I heard the hiss.
Yeah, I heard the hiss.
I was like,
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to take out. Would there be some rations left of the wolves?
Yeah. Well, you have 4 days worth, so
Okay.
yeah.
I would take. I need to be careful with that. We had a long rest, right?
Yeah, we're all fully healed with all our spells.
Okay. I'm going to take a ration. Keep it in my hand, but show it to them.
The human will point to the ration.
If my words won't persuade you, then perhaps this lump of supplies will.
The human who is. I'm just gonna go like. Who is male will reach out to the ration, sort of gingerly at first.
I'm going to deposit that very gently into his hands.
He'll take it, bring it up to his face, kind of stiff it a little, look at it in the light at all sides. Then he'll take a bite out of it, chew. And he'll throw it to another human who will inspect it. Kind of walk over and put a hand on your back, like trying to maybe signal for you to come with them deeper.
I'm going to try and convey, because I understand that they don't understand me, or perhaps I feel like they don't understand me quite well. I'm going to convey to them, as best as I can, that I would like my companions to join me.
Carmen will try and hide as best as she can so they can't find her.
Okay.
Zahavi will put back his sword, but keep his hands at the ready
you
and
can
reveal himself.
you can see that the other three humans still have their hands on their spears, but they have not moved them. The human will, accompanying Yotimo, will kind of look at what Yotimo's doing, look back at all of you, and then just put the hand back on your back in motion for you to point
Clerk will
point deeper in the cavern.
stow away his staff and just kind of
I have a feeling
walk up.
I'll join up with them. I'll follow them.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're kind of edging me along to go in the cavern, right?
Yeah, not really sort of like pulling you or anything, but just kind of being like, you can tell that they want you to go into the cavern.
I'll follow, and I hope that Zahavi and Clerk will follow me as well.
Yeah. That's it.
Zahavi is for the win.
I hope I show I'm doing my Yotimo is doing his best to just keep any kind of emotion away from his visage and his mannerism as best as he can.
How about Carmen? What's Carmen doing?
Or she's gonna just try and hug along the wall, and as they go in, she's gonna follow behind, but try and stay hidden.
Got it. Okay. It's like the third campaign in a row that I've used this map, but it's a really good map, so I'm going to keep using it.
If it ain't
You'll
broke,
see.
don't fix it.
Yeah, you'll see in a second. It's really perfect, and I don't know. I guess I have like a thing for just like big caves that look like this, but okay. All right. As they lead you deeper in the cave, it opens up into a larger and deeper portion that you can see. There is ice all over, and is still quite cold. You can see that a lot of the blue crystals that seem to be iridescent and seem to illuminate the cave, or that seem to be like their tools for illuminating the cave, strew the cavern as well. So this is a pretty good map. Here, I'll zoom out so that people on stream can see. It's also a pretty long portion of the cave. You can see over at the far end, the cave eventually becomes quite deep, and you can see these structures, like these little wooden structures, like bridges and walkways that kind of go deeper down into the cave. It would seem that these humans, or whatever they are, have made a home here. You can see many more of them kind of, milling around the cave. You don't see any like houses or signs of settlement or anything like that, but you do see many of them kind of in the area. And the one with Yotimo will kind of continue walking this way, flanked by the other ones. You can see one of them is still holding the ration that they haven't eaten anymore, and they'll just kind of continue along this bridge. Yeah.
Do I still have eyes on my cane knife?
Yeah, one of them is carrying it as well.
Perfect. And is there any way for me to kind of... No, I mean, it would be too hard, but I'd like maybe gesture very, very, like, faintly at... Well, I guess I wouldn't see them, so no, forget about it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do these look too far away? Like, could I jump these, or are these actually that far away?
Let me turn on the grid. They're not that far, but underneath them is like literal chasm, so it's kind of long, maybe like like 20 feet from this crystal to this crystal. Yeah, 25
let's
feet, I
not do that.
guess.
You're saying it's within phase step range.
True.
I have
Oh, it
Featherfall.
is. It really is, though. I would actually like to do that. I would just like to
All right.
want over to here.
You phase step across the gap and reappear on the crystal here, kind of overlooking this very, very deep chasm that you can see as you peer deeper into it. You can see the lights of the crystals kind of illuminating it.
Neat.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna come back to those later.
All right, these will continue this way. All right, as you come to this part, you can see that there are two frigid rivers that kind of run down from either side of the cavern. You can also see that there is a large... here, I'm going to just get on stream. Good view. Okay. You can also see down at this part, there is a very large... like, basically, like, the entire wall is ice here. So instead of this rock here, just imagine if this rock is all just one solid bit of ice. And there's something, like, behind that ice.
Okay.
All right, and they will continue to walk this way, jumping over the river deftly. And you can see that in this area, there's also a large sort of chasm-like opening that goes further deep down into the cave.
Flutter.
Is that the
Flies over.
thing here?
Yep, that's all
Okay.
in like perspective.
Yeah.
And
Bruh.
as you
How deep is this stream of water here?
only about up to your heels. It's very, very
Oh,
shallow.
okay. Yeah, so it's not like a major safety concern.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I almost
There is
said,
a
like,
waterfall
do
here.
an athletics check or
No, not
Fantasy
to
OSHA's
get over
fucking
that.
sea
Yeah.
thing.
Not to get over that. Although I was gonna say, yeah, for this, you can see that there's a little rushing waterfall here, but there's also a rock that you could jump on.
Boink.
There you go.
How big are these plants?
Quite big.
I'm gonna hide behind it.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, actually, as you hide behind it, and everyone else comes over to the humans, one of them you can see. Well, first of all, they hand the ration and the knife to one of them who starts walking by this way into this deeper part of the cavern. And you can see that they'll disappear.
very well.
Can I try and follow that one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can.
I would like to follow.
Nice.
Okay.
I steer solid.
Make me a stealth check. A new one.
Has it been more than an hour, or do you think it's still been
Oh, like if you still have pass without trace, you still have pass without trace for sure. Yeah.
epic? Alright, stealth check.
That's why I didn't ask for any stealth check as you were coming through here, because I know that, like...
Unless I roll a 1, which is unlikely. But not impossible. Yep, there it is, 14.
It's a little better than a 1, but not much.
Oh my god.
I might need one of those 3s of force.
Oh wow.
All right.
I'm so glad you said you wanted to follow them.
As you continue down that cave passageway, you can see that it becomes more and more crowded, and eventually you're passed by a whole bunch of other of the same humans that eventually take notice of you, kind of walking along the wall, trying to be stealthy.
I would like to put one of the skinned wolf cloak things on
Okay.
and try and like act like I'm supposed to be there.
You'll see a couple of the humans kind of come up to you.
I'll just nod.
And while you're dealing with that, Okay. Oh God. I don't even have this guy's. I don't have this guy's token because there's no way I could fit it on like this little tiny space.
Committed the
So
cardinal sin of splitting the party. I'm sorry, guys.
let's do this.
All right.
Let's grab the art, and then I'll just make it a handout. It's probably a better idea. New handout. Everyone who's in front of this like ice thing with all of the 3 humans, make me a perception check.
Me too, or
Damn, I'm rolling high. Wow.
do you need me to make a perception check too?
Yes, since you're near.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
no thoughts.
Tuile and Zahavi, behind the ice shelf, you can, the giant ice shelf, you can see a large shadow of what appears to be some sort of creature frozen in the ice. You cannot make out the details. However, Yotimo and Clerk, as you walk up closer to the ice shelf and past the humans laying flowers at its feet, the first thing you notice is that there are many of the blue flowers kind of laid at the foot of this ice wall. And the second thing is, as you peer closer through the ice, you can make out the visage of a large, large beast encased in pure ice. Seems to have been
Really?
completely frozen.
Just like
Let me show you what it looks like. Now, keep in mind, it's all behind ice, and it looks completely in stasis. Even if it is, you're not even quite sure if it's alive. It stands probably, if you had to guess, about 40 feet. 40 or 50 feet.
40 or 50 feet. That's high.
All right, and it just showed up in all your journals. I'm gonna also show it to you.
Oh
Okay,
my
let's not let
goodness.
that out.
Let's keep that well in the ice.
What if we unfroze like little parts of it and then like just took off little chunks at a time?
I believe we could make stew out of his fingers.
I don't think we can like open Pandora's box part way.
Yeah. It's like, you know.
Okay.
The humans finish laying the flowers that they have picked at the foot of this ice wall, and you can see that they look towards all 4 of you somewhat expectantly.
Who's got the flower?
that would be Yotimo. I thought.
I think it's Zahavi that has the flower, but I'm not sure.
I forgot.
Or perhaps we like passed it around. Like I had it for
No.
a time and Zahavi
Sorry,
had
no,
it.
no. I had it. I was just muted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I feel like they would like us to give an offering to this, and I'm pointing towards the beast.
The humans continue to stare at you.
I'm gonna edge towards Zahavi and pull out my hand and have I gotten the feeling that when I was talking, the mysterious humans didn't understand me, or did they understand me?
Um, Make me an insight check. Let's see.
Right.
All right, 16. It looks like
Guidance.
they didn't understand you. You can guidance
Okay.
that. Let's see if you hit a 20, but most likely they did not understand you. But what they
Oh,
did understand was that you were obviously trying to be non-threatening. And so
okay.
that's yeah.
That is reassuring a little bit, at least. I'm going to ask Zahavi, do you feel like it's a good idea to, follow along what they're doing right now and give the flower that we've kept so far and throw it where they've thrown the flowers? I have a feeling, and that is just intuition and feeling, but I have a feeling that putting those flowers there keeps this beast inside the ice. But that is just, hearsay. I don't really know anything about that.
Speculation.
Exactly.
I have no idea if this is actual. But I would trust your hunch. This has your intuition has been very good so far. So I suppose we can try to follow up on that. And I did give you the flower already, did I?
No, I was just pulling my hand towards you for you to give it to me.
Yeah. Then
Or at
I'll
least I
reach.
didn't. Yeah.
Then I'll put it in your hands.
I'll take it and I'll walk very, slowly but casually towards the ice sculpture beast thing. And I'm going to gently put the flower at its bed next to the other flowers.
You'll notice one of the humans kind of inching towards you as you do that. And you'll see that as you put the flower down, you can see that they quickly bend over and reach for it. They look at it and examine it. And specifically, you can see that they examine that thin layer of ice on the flower.
Oh, okay.
And then you can see that they touch the flower very gently to the tip of their forehead. And then lift it away, and the ice melts away like normal ice. And then they put it back down. But you can see as they stand back up and are like backing away that they're eyeing you. And at that point, Carmen. Oh, where is this person now? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. As you are there you are. As you are like in the cavern, or at least in that little passageway in the cavern, I should say, trying to avoid the eyes of some of these curious humans. All of a sudden, you feel like a touch on the back of your neck, and then sort of it's kind of hard to explain what happens. Make me an Arcana check.
Who makes an Arcana check?
Oh, just Carmen, just Carmen. Ooh, 19.
Okay, Carmen.
Very
Yeah.
good. All right. It appears that some sort of like you can tell that something magical happened, because immediately what happens is I can turn this off too. You're kind of scurrying along the wall of the cave, trying to avoid the humans who are constantly coming up to you at this point, and you're trying to hide your face and stuff. They seem intrigued by, especially by the purplish pinkish color of your skin, which you assume is quite alien to them. And as you're walking around the cave, something touches the back of your neck, and all of a sudden you're walking forward and back into the greater cave. Almost as if you got turned around somehow. The humans kind of turn and look at you as you walk out of the passageway.
Oh, I was muted. Ha, that's cool.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Can I Arcana check to see if there's anything weird about this cave? that-
I'll give you
did
your
that already?
19.
Okay.
The cave itself doesn't seem magical. It appears that whatever happened, you were touched by something magical.
All right. Carmen is gonna crack her knuckles, and she's gonna just run. Run as
Okay.
fast as she can into that cave.
As you run into the cave, you can see that there is like a multitude more of the humans kind of coming out. Some of them, in this case, are dressed like differently than the others.
I will
A little
stop because I don't want to
less
run into them.
simply. And as you skid to a halt in front of them, you realize here, and I'll kind of reposition you so that you're a little bit. There you go. You realize that they are accompanying someone.
Kind of
And
step out of the way.
You can see this figure walk out of the passageway. A very, very tall humanoid, almost impossibly tall for a human. You can't see most of, actually any of their face or body. They seem to be wearing like these strange robes that kind of look not natural. That's what they look like.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh,
And as they're kind of walking out,
That is-
flanked by all of these human attendants, they'll stop right in front of you.
Just step out of the way.
They'll look at you as they walk past this way. And you'll see that these other humans kind of hurry up to keep pace with them. And it'll come to a halt right here. You can see that their robes seem to be decorated in ways that resemble ice. In fact, it almost looks as if ice forms the decorations of their robes.
Oh.
And as they
Pretty
continue to look at
cool.
you, what would you like to do?
they're looking towards whom exactly?
Just sort of all four of you generally.
Okay. Is Tuile still hidden or?
I don't think I was ever purposely trying to hide. I was just kind of like hanging back,
Okay.
but not like trying to hide, just making sure that nothing too shady is going on.
Okay.
As Carbon kind of pushes and edges their way past all the humans lined up.
I will not have dropped the newly acquired unfrozen flower that I've gotten from one mysterious human. I will keep that in my hand as I see this person, warrior person, and I'm just going to step just a few steps back and try and be as just respectful. You know, it's not my home. I'm not from there. So I'm just trying as best as I can not to impede, and just if that individual has any business with me, then I'm just letting him come towards me.
The individual that stands in front of you, after surveying all of you for a second, a little while longer, they will bend down and pick up one of the flowers that has been left at the foot of the ice wall. And then, for the first time, they'll speak to you, and you can actually understand it.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay.
They seem to be speaking in Etunn Common. And they'll just
I
say
know
one
that.
thing, which is, "It has been a while since we had visitors."
Clerk will
Does this-
actually step up and say, "Greetings. What is your name?"
What is yours?
I am Clerk Donbeek.
And of your companions?
Clerk will just kind of gesture towards them.
Forgive us for the sudden intrusion. My name is Zehavi Karameki. It is a pleasure.
I am Yotimo Brachyura. Pleasure to meet you.
I am called Tuile. And Tuile does like a weird, awkward half bow, half curtsy that just ends up turning into a mess.
And what of the one that skulks behind me?
That is Carmen Iello. He's a little shy.
Fairly shy indeed.
She's crouching behind the bush, thinking that they don't know.
I mean, that's only the polite thing to do, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And now
As I
maybe
said, it has been some time since we had visitors. You are from the lands below, it would seem.
Indeed.
Let me look at you. You are a
Clerk will
shaman.
kind of tense up.
What do they call you down there? The Kuboto? Is that
Komoto,
it?
yes.
Ah, they're still calling you that. Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our home. You are brave, and you must be capable. It does not take little effort to arrive at our home.
We can thank Yotimo for that. And gestures towards Yotimo.
So
I
why
only
have you
ask.
come here? Are you with those outside? Those newcomers?
In a
We are but
sense,
simple travelers.
What reason do you have to travel through the Scarce? Your kind detest this place.
As a matter of fact, some of my kind have found this place to have some merit and some quality as well. I am simply seeking to follow those footsteps and perhaps follow this same curiosity.
Your kind has set foot here many times, yes, but only to an extent. They do not know this place as well as myself and my people, though.
And that is why I am well aware of that fact. That is indeed true.
So what is your purpose here?
I guess it is the same drive, the same curiosity.
The figure will step back. If you are with those newcomers outside, I'm afraid that I have to tell you that we're not... We don't want you here. Now, I don't know whether or not you're with them, but it is not their time yet. We still own this place. Very little know of our existence even, and we wish to keep that fact. We wish to keep our peace. You understand. I mean, you must understand.
Most certainly.
Indeed.
What if we just tell them you're not here? Like there's nothing in the mountains. Because if there's nothing in the mountains, there's no point in going there.
Even better, we can
Obviously.
specifically say it's just completely inhospitable and impassable.
So you say that you do know them?
Well, suffice to say, they have set camp a few lieu of here.
So have you come to help
it's hard
them?
to miss them.
Well, I mean, depends.
They have asked for our help. Did we follow along? That is another question.
So you are a third party.
It could be
As I
that way.
said, we are simple travelers.
The clerk will raise his hand.
Simple can be
I'm
understood
simply...
as...
Oh. Go ahead? Or...
No, go ahead.
Okay. Clerk will raise his hand and go, I'm simply just trying to find a new place to call home. For me and my kind.
I see.
And as my companion already said, as my companion said, I believe we can come to a common accord and find a common goal, perhaps in this land.
Oh, of course. Of course. You speak of coexistence, yes? Yes.
Indeed.
Perhaps you would like to hear a little bit about who we are. And our story in all of this first.
I have been most curious about your name.
You may call me the Polar Queen. And these are my subjects.
I see.
As she gestures all around her to the different people there. We have lived here for generations upon generations. We own this land. The Scarce is only as fierce as you permit it to be. And we have discovered that down here, in the bowels of the Scarce, we are safe from many things. We have tamed this place. We have already made it our home. We have colonized it, just as you seek to colonize. Yes, I am aware. I am aware of all of your races, the overdwellers, those who dwell in the regions free from the grip of cold. I'm aware of your aspirations. I have lived here for a long time. If you want to strike a deal with us, perhaps maybe I could offer you one right here and now.
Certainly.
I do have a question before we start negotiating.
Of course.
How come none of them can understand us?
They are not meant to. It is dangerous to understand the
Understanding.
language of the outsiders. They carry with them knowledge, aspirations that may prove difficult for us. We have existed here for far longer than any of your civilizations out there. We are happy with how we are. We do not wish to change it. The outside of the Scarce can be just as dangerous as the Scarce itself. It is just a matter of perception. So, I am the only one that carries the burden, the responsibility of communing with those who come from far from here.
So what happens when you're gone? And
I will
there's
not be
nothing lives
gone.
forever.
You underestimate what the Scarce has taught us.
Hmm.
Anyway, my deal. There are two ways that you could walk out of this cave. You could agree to send a message for me, or you could perhaps hear me out on a couple things that might be mutually beneficial for both of us. The first is that you will go to your camp and you will tell those colonizers that we will not have them here. You will pack up and you will leave along with them. The second option is that perhaps I could show you a thing or two.
Such as?
That would perhaps fulfill our curiosity.
It would.
Does it have?
It would, yes. But it would be something that you might not want to share with the others up there. In fact, after I show you it, you may not even want to deal with them at all anymore.
The flow of events is mostly out of our control. So, safe to say we are kind of following along.
Oh, I know,
Carmen?
but
But I have a question.
you are a third party, though. You are not with
Good.
them 100%. You are not with me either. This presents an opportunity. I only wish to keep my people safe, and you have come here without the stifling preconceptions of those up there who have established their primitive little camp.
Carmen will raise her hand.
Yes.
So, two questions real quick before you tell us what you're going to show us. What's that? And she points to the wall with the big monster in it.
That is
elephant in the
precisely
room.
what I was getting at.
The one grabbing the
Scary
corpse.
elephant in the room.
I guess it's the elephant in the wall. It's not technically in the room, but
The Eldritch Abomination in the room.
Yeah.
I can only show you if you agree to keep an open mind.
Okay. Two. You did tell us about the dragon, right? Or the worm? Zahavi.
I did.
What's with the dragon outside, or the worm outside?
You speak of Akaki. Our people have trapped her there recently. She is a dangerous creature. Very dangerous indeed.
Is she intelligent?
She is intelligent, yes, but also nothing more than a ruthless beast She has terrorized this place for unending ages. Every time that she is killed or that we drove her off, she always returned. So we have trapped her for now. It will only offer us temporary respite from her. But we are prepared. She has plagued us for many, many years, and probably will continue to. But we have ways of dealing with her.
I see.
For now,
Okay,
however, she is in a compromised position. So if you are wanting to hunt Ikaki, you have our blessing. We will not aid you, though. We have dealt with her far too much.
Have you not tried a less confrontational approach with her?
As I have said, Ikaki is not one to be reasoned with. She is vicious and cruel, just like the land around her. You will have no luck with that.
Tuile says something under her breath that should hopefully be inaudible. Honestly, would that be like a perception check to see if people can hear it? Because it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I know verbatim what she said, but also she's very clearly trying to not have other people say that. So would that be like a stealth?
Yeah, if you want to do that, yeah. Or we can just, we can just hand wave it. But if you want to, I can roll
Maybe
for her.
performance even.
Okay. I can roll for her. If you want.
Oh boy.
Since I'm like
Okay.
right next to her, can I try and perceive it?
Yeah, sure. You can roll perception.
Watch, it's gonna be like a 2.
It literally was.
It was pretty close.
4.
It was pretty close.
The roll on the
2 plus 4. Let's go.
Okay. Fuck me. All right. All right.
I
Well,
guess, would
I
be
I
close
have to
enough
roll for
perceive
her.
it?
I have to roll for her perception.
21.
There you go.
oh
Okay.
no.
So I guess she
That'll
can
do
hear
it.
you, but like Carmen can't.
Uh, so the thing she muttered under her breath was specifically right after the part about like Ikari being cold and merciless and harsh, and what Tuile muttered under her breath was my type of woman.
Yes. Don't agree.
Nice.
Don't we all?
I mean, just look at
Carmen
her.
takes the bottle back.
You had too much, miss.
The figure doesn't seem to acknowledge your comment. Your strange comment. You're unsure whether or not she heard it.
Oh god.
Tuile silently resolved to be a little more discreet when thinking / saying these things in the future.
Oh, alright. Clark is gonna turn towards the group and just kind of say, I would like to find out more about what they have to offer.
As would I.
Carmen
I
will
think
lean
the
in. What if
feeling is mutual.
But what if it's like some weird brainwashing thing, like with the humans?
Then that'll be our fate.
Okay, you guys do that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go do something else.
I personally believe in opening oneself up to new experiences.
Look,
I believe the very same thing.
nature is one thing.
Is
Weird
that a
people we
double
just met.
entendre?
if I too can melt frozen flowers, and give it to me.
So what'll it be? Would you like to stay for a while?
Clerk's
Let's-
gonna ask, how long is a while?
Oh, don't worry. I'll have you in and out, but of here. In a day. There's just a
Insight.
couple things that you might want to learn about us. Yeah, you can insight that.
Yeah, I'd like to as well.
Definitely
20.
inciting that.
Yeah.
20. That's a
Yeah.
9 out of 20.
11.
Make
15.
that a 15.
15.
And I'll guidance you to Yotimo.
Is that
Oh.
everyone I can
There you go.
insight?
Yeah,
19 for
I mean,
Yotimo.
she's audible for everyone, so you can insight if you want. Damn. Okay, with a
That too.
19 and a 15, I guess. So both clearing a 15. The
Mhm.
figure does not seem to be lying, although you can tell that she's definitely being intentionally vague about what the hell she's actually going to show you. So she doesn't seem to be lying about the fact that it's only gonna she's only gonna keep you here a day though.
Do we feel some kind of discomfort in the Polar Queen talking about that specific thing that she wants to show us?
Nah. I mean, Tuile doesn't, but
Tuile's filling some other things.
It's unclear.
Okay.
Clerk will just walk up and say, "It seems almost all of us are in agreement."
Then let's stay here a while. And maybe when you leave, you'll know a little bit more about both sides of the story. You know, everyone thinks that the Scarce is dead. Everyone thinks that there's just absolutely nothing here. Just a cold, dead land. But it's so much more than that. And I can show you it all. Because it's my home. Alright. I think with that, that's a pretty good place to call it for today.
Okay.
Fair enough. Oh,
That was cool.
can Clerk ask one question
Yeah, go
to
ahead.
the Polar Queen? You mentioned earlier that we still call ourselves the Kumoto. What did we call ourselves before?
The Polar Queen will laugh, and it's a sort of a strange laugh. It almost sounds like there's two people laughing at once. And she'll say, "Some things you'd best not know about just yet. But like I said, I've been around for quite a long time."
Clerk will just kind of, I guess you would notice his those aren't the ears, but the feathers on top just kind of wilt down.
like the tufts, I think they are.
Yeah, they'll just
I don't
wilt
know.
down
Yeah.
and just
Little
like,
tufts.
okay.
I had a big owl phase as a kid, but that was quite a while ago.
Damn, I feel you.
I'm just saying, worst case scenario, we convince the dragon to clear out the cave and then get our 2,000 gold.
2000.
I
And
feel you
Clerk is
because
like,
I mean,
"Very
come on.
well."
I never grew out of my moth phase, so.
True.
But
Moth.
yeah,
All right.
as
Oh.
you will take a little stay in the cave with these mysterious denizens of the Scarce and their leader. I think that is a good place to call it for now.
Cool.
And we'll pick back up next week, learning more about how the Scarce is a little bit more populated than it actually should be.
Mm.
Cool.
This was
Dope.
already a pretty revealing session.
I
Yeah.
fucking love lore dumps. I'm like literally
Yes, man.
frothing at the mouth, metaphorically.
In
Oh,
all
okay.
honesty, I just want to continue. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how many angles can I plot at once?
Yeah.
Geometry.
Fucking. We're
Also,
headed for like fucking really big philosophical problems now. Now that you know
Let's
that
fucking go.
this
I
place isn't
love
just
philosophical
free for
problems
all.
in RPGs.
So glad we're
It's
not
like
murder
shit.
zombies or murder hobos.
It's like
I
shit.
brought the wrong
Because we
character
would've-
for this.
If we tried
Oh
to
yeah,
be
if you were
murder
murder
hobos, we
hovers, oh
got
my god.
destroyed.
I'm just saying, like, what the heck is that thing in the wall?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, true.
Like, the longer you look at the picture, the more you're like, oh, I didn't notice that before.
I think
Yeah,
it's just friend
like-
shaped, honestly.
Friendship with four
Friendship,
arms and
yeah,
tentacles on the
exactly.
I'm
But,
fucking scared.
Forearms
I-
for hugging.
I had it like zoomed like kind of a lot in my screen, and I just saw like the top of his face, so I just crawled a little bit down, but I never saw the corpse that was hanging in his hand, and I was
Uh-huh.
like,
It's
oh
just-
no,
it's just
The
what
one
is
without
that?
limbs or a head.
It's
Oh
just
yeah, that was
holding
like a
the
little
thing.
extra.
Yeah, the corpse made me think. I don't know why, but the corpse made me think specifically of Saturn devouring his son.
Yeah, exactly the same image. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking
Uh,
horrifying. It's so
Yeah, it
horrifying.
is.
I gotta get out
God.
of here. I got
How
food to
does that
eat.
mob work? Like, oh my god.
Adios.
See ya, man. Thank you for
Adios.
All right,
playing.
I'll catch y'all later or next week.
Catch you next week.
Catch you next week.
Yeah, ciao.
Thanks again for DMing today.
Yeah, thank
Oh yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
thanks, Babu.
Thank you
It
for
was
playing.
I'm just stoked. I'm just fucking legendary creature session 2.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny because I was like, to be honest, like the more likely scenario was that you're gonna, go back to the camp or whatever, but you kept on going, and so I was like, oh shit, okay, guess we're doing this.
I was actually thinking that we were going back to the camp.
There have been a lot of like points in our path that was like decision ridden, and we just chose the most wicked one each time, I think. So I think if we keep up like that, and we keep an open mind when we stumble across other like other characters, I mean, we might stand a chance. I don't know.
Really.
I'm just saying, there's pretty much two ways this is gonna work out. Either we become one with the planet or something, or we
Uh,
or we cause environmental damage.
either way, I think my character would feel very happy with both outcomes.
Damn.
All right, that's so cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
again.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Adios.
See ya.
Good night.
Somebody hang up.
And sorry, just the thing about the spiritualism. If you could have a look,
Yeah,
because
I'll get that to you.
I had that headcanon because, as you said, spirit worship is a dominant kind of spiritualism in Etunn.
Yeah.
But could it be differentiated, like nature spirit, ancestral spirit, and stuff like that?
That could be cool
There's
too, yeah.
there's more of it written down, and it's nearly 4 a.m. for me, and my brain is melting. So I'm also heading off. Just
Got you.
sorry.
Oh, no,
Just
it's alright, yeah.
write down what you think and what would be the most likely candidates for some of the directions,
For
and
sure.
I'll try to get started on it.
Yep, I'll send it to you. Get some
Thanks.
sleep.
Thank you. Anyway, good night.
See ya. Thank you
And
for
don't do
playing.
too long. Get some rest then.
Got you. All right, everyone. That was fun. Fun sesh. Thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. It was a good session, good episode of fucking North Expanse. Yes, sir. So, what's the plan, right? What's the scoop? What's happening? Couple things are happening. First thing is tomorrow I will be on Empo's channel. I'm going to be playing in his game Next Generation, which is at 5 Eastern. So I'm going to be in that game. If you want to go and watch, please, by all means, do. Empo is an amazing DM, and I love him, and he's great. And it's a really fun game, and I suggest that you watch it. Sunday, there will be no Written in the Sky because we are taking a week break before our finale, which will be on the 24th of April. So basically, a week from Sunday is going to be the finale of Written in the Sky. So we're taking a little break this Sunday. And I might stream. I don't know. I have something, like I have a gig really early in the morning, so I might be a little tired. So thanks. I got you. But we'll see if I'll stream on Sunday or not. Also, one quick thing to note for those of you who are interested in this sort of stuff. Exactly a week from now, on Friday, the 24th, I believe. Wait, no, not the 24th. The 22nd. The 22nd. I have a new lo-fi beat collection dropping on the YouTube channel and then also on streaming, like Spotify and everything. So if you're into the lo-fi shit, if you liked the first lo-fi collection, I highly recommend you check this out. It's got amazing custom art from my Etunn art director, Brachyura, and yeah, it's just a new DMCA free beat collection for everyone, for, you know, all the background music and stuff. And that's coming out on the 22nd, a week from now, on a Friday. And that Thursday, so the day before, we're going to be doing a little hangout stream. We're going to be listening through the lo-fi collection, maybe, you know, hang out with chat, hang out with people a little bit. So that's sort of like what's upcoming. Like I said, I'll see you all tomorrow on Empo's channel, and if I'm streaming on Sunday, I'll let you all know. And that's going to do it for me. I think today I'd like to raid Spen. Spen is doing some D&D, or no, not D&D, Pathfinder. Spen's running some Pathfinder. And love Spen. Great guy. I'm going to give him a little raid. Please say hi to him for me. I hope you all enjoyed your stay. Hope you enjoyed watching North Expanse. We're live every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to know more about Etunn, make sure to hit up the Discord, which is linked in chat and then also on my little page. But for now, enjoy some Pathfinder with Spen. I'm going to go offline for the night. Thank you all for coming again. Have a good night. Bye. Show him some love. Woo.